Hey everyone, I'm Hazel West, book blogger and indie author, here with my very first video reading wrap up. So I'm really excited to see what you guys think about me doing these videos now. I just got bored of writing them up, so I wanted to try something different. And I hope you'll check out my new YouTube channel. It's just under Hazel West, and I'll be putting links on my blog and everything. Um, Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, I will be putting links to my reviews of the books that I have reviewed on my blog in the description below. So you can read the reviews. I'm just gonna do like kind of a wrap up of what I felt about the book, not really a video review. But so, um, June started off my summer reading, and I actually got to read 11 books, which is more than I expected to read for the first month, so I was very happy about that. Okay, so first off, I finally started the Dresden Files series with Stormfront by Jim Butcher. I have been wanting to read these for a long time, and since I have finished what is written now of Rob Thurman's Cal Leandros series, I really wanted another urban fantasy, so I finally picked this up, and I really enjoyed it. Like, it's just I always enjoy like detectives who are kind of snarky and whatever, and Dresden definitely fits that profile. So and come on, I mean, like a wizard PI is just pretty awesome. So I really did enjoy this book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. So I really look forward to finishing this series or reading more of it. I know there's tons of books, so um, I'm probably read one every month or other month, depending on when I can collect them. Because these are the kind that I collect from like used bookstores and then read. So, so this one was good and a good one to start the month off with. After that, I got to read an ARC copy of uh, the second Jacoby book, Beastly Bones by William Ritter. Thanks to my friend Mara, who gave me her copy, and I was very happy about that, so thank you. um, it goes without saying that I loved this book because the first one was awesome. Jacoby is definitely my new favorite series that came out last year, and I can't really describe why I love these so much, except that everything in them is literally perfect. Like the characters, the storyline, the setting. It's just, I couldn't ask for much more than that. I mean, it's like, paranormal, supernatural investigation in Victorian England, or not England, but the Victorian era, with like quirky characters. It's just, the humor is so funny, and I don't know, I just love these books so much. So, yeah, so this is definitely a 5 out of 5 stars. I cannot wait until this book comes out so everyone gets a chance to read it, as I'm really looking forward to this. And William Ritter, you never stop writing because, like, you could take this series as long as you want. And I don't think it'll ever get old. So, yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite reads of the month. After that, I picked up one of the books I bought at BookCon, Dorothy Must Die by Daniel Page. Now, I have never ever been a fan of The Wizard of Oz. Like, I'd never had the desire to read it or anything. But so when I saw this book, I instantly had to read this because it's just, the concept is too good, and I ended up really enjoying this book as well. I love the idea of having kind of a dystopian Oz after the fact. Like, I love spin-off novels so much, especially for classics, and um this one definitely is a good one. It just, the amount of research the author had to do definitely shows her devotion to the series, but also her frustrations, as is pretty obvious. But it's just a fresh take on the whole story, and I really appreciated that. So, if you do not like Oz, you will probably like this book, but if you do, you probably also appreciate it. And it's the main character's name is Amy, right? Um, anyway, Amy was a really good protagonist. I enjoyed her. So, this was 4 out of 5 stars. Um, Definitely really liked it, and I really look forward to continuing the series. After that, I read another book I got at BookCon, Nether Isle by Nicoline Evans. This is an indie book, and I really really enjoyed this one as well. It is a contemporary, supernatural, kind of also fantasy, I guess. Um, and it's set in a little coastal town, which always really works very well for supernatural stories, in my opinion. But this and it follows a boy who what's his name? Sorry, Theodore, and he kind of finds himself in this place that has a lot of secrets about ghosts and such. And it's kind of it was a really interesting concept, and I was actually really pleasantly surprised by the depth of character and um, how it works into the storyline and everything in this. So this one also got 4 out of 5 stars, and this was another one that I really did enjoy this month. After that, I picked up Vanishing Girls by Lauren Oliver, another one I bought at BookCon. Um, when this came out, even though it's kind of not my normal sort of read, but as soon as this came out, I had a feeling that I was gonna have to read this book. I love if I'm gonna read contemporary, it's usually something like a suspense or thriller. But since this is a psychological thriller, that made me even more interested in it. And I was not disappointed at all. This is one of the best psychological thrillers I've read in a long time. Um, this was just, while it's kind of, it does have like a lot of elements that I don't usually like in young adult books. Um, just mainly due to the characters and how they act. But it's not one of those books that is a problem. It's more like it's all part of the story, but the psychological bit and the twist that provides was really really awesome. So in fact, for that, I personally think it deserves 5 of 5 stars, but I actually rated it 4 or 5 because there were a couple other things that I was like, kind of about, but definitely a really really well written book, and I I really enjoyed it, and this is definitely one that I am really looking forward to reread eventually, because now that I know the twist, I want to go back, because it's one of those that I really want to kind of go back and like look at the clues that the author left for us, and see if I can spot anything different this time around. So that one I really did enjoy. So I was glad I was not disappointed with that. Okay, and I'm gonna stop it right now and go on to part 2.